We are ready for our Super Mario World Relay Race with Barbarian, Sgdq, Carl Sagan 42, Shovda, Shoujo, and Third Wall. Let's get it!
So the format of this race is going to be, first off, a 3 strikes you're out rule, where the player that's playing right now, they're going to get 3 attempts at the level, and once they die 3 times, they're going to rotate to the next player, and they're going to get 3 lives. And that's going to continue until one of the teams beats the level. And once a team beats the level, then the next player is going to rotate regardless of how many lives are left, and the next team, and the other team will do the same thing. As for beating the levels, if you beat a level, you're going to get a 10-second advantage on the final level. So if you beat all 6 levels, then you're going to have a full minute advantage over the other team. But if it's 3 and 3, they're going to go into the final level going at the same time. And whoever beats the final level first is going to be the winner of this relay.
Correct. And just to reiterate, these players are playing these levels completely without seeing them before. None of the players have seen them, and 2 of the commentators have actually never seen them before either. This is our first time seeing them. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, on the left side, we have the double jump dinos, which is Sgdq, Carl, and Shoujo. On the right, we have the RNG Dolphins, which is Third Wall, Shovda, and Barb. And as you can see, you have their names in the top left corner. And also below their names, there is a 3-up, a 2-up, or a 1-up showing how many turns they have left before the players have to switch off for the level.
And now you're getting to get to see the rotation aspect of all this, where once they get through all 3 lives, the team has to get up, rotate, do a little bit of musical chairs to keep playing the levels.
Correct. Now in this first section, this is made by Sgdq, and Seo is a creator who makes very accessible levels, very beautiful palettes, as you can see with this nice purple and orange. We have some...
Yeah. Seo's a creator who has a high emphasis on really interesting platforming, and really basic and accessible platforming, and you can see that here.
Absolutely.
Definitely looks like a Seo.
Absolutely. Starting off with some falling yellow platforms with some spin jumps on fireballs. And we're just trying to see where they're going to go from here. Once again, 2 of the commentators have never seen these before. This is our first time seeing these.
Yeah, so these yellow blocks are made by the Bergie Man, and the later sections are also going to include some of his work.
Shoujo's making a break for it.
Just missing it.
Barely missing the pipe.
3 chances to get into that pipe. That was really close.
That was some really good sight reading by Shoujo.
That was great sight reading, and one of the benefits of being able to sight read like that is even if she doesn't make it, her teammates can see what was up ahead, which is great. Knowledge is critical in a relay race like this. Even if you may not be actually playing the level, you get to see what your teammates are doing and adjust from there, which is just critical, being able to get as much information as possible. And it looks like in there, let's go.
Getting the first checkpoint.
Now, this next section is made by the Borgie Man, another fantastic creator, a very creative. They seem to be using the same palette style.
I love these falling fast pipes. I don't think I've seen that before.
Very reminiscent of one of their games called Luminescent, a fantastic game with some sections similar to this. So I can see the Borgie Man vibes here, which is fantastic.
And let's give a big round of applause for Dan the VP, who did the port of this song. That's the music that you're hearing.
Woo! Yo, let's go, Dan! Squished. All right. Looking good. We can see some stuff, so they can get some knowledge from that death while the RNG Dolphins try to get to that section as well. But so far, things are looking pretty good for both teams. Even if one team happens to be more ahead, like all the teams need really is like one good sight reading moment, and any team can jump ahead in a relay race like this.
Yeah, never count anyone out here.
Yeah, one of the most important things in a relay race is this: it's not just about being able to one-shot, it's also about being able to gather information. It's about consistency. The more consistent a runner can be, the more chances they have at getting to the section.
Dolphins had a very close attempt there to that pipe, but Third Wall has another 2 attempts, so if he has that consistency, he'll be able to make it back there without much of a problem.
Yeah, consistency is important. It's just as important as being able to one-shot and sight read things fast.
Oh, we got a cape.
Shoujo getting to the top here, getting a feather, which gives her a cape. So we're going to see what kind of cape shenanigans we got in this level. This is...
The objectively best.
There we go.
Getting crushed by that falling pipe.
And once again, anything can happen. You might not be expecting it, but the creators are. They're watching, they're waiting. This is incredible.
Do we have time for a donation in here?
Yes,
Absolutely.
please.
All right, we have $25 from the
Barb gets the pipe.
Pipe, let's
In the
go.
next section, they're all tied up.
Just kidding. H first. All right. But we have $25 from GlitchCat7.
Woo! Glitch.
I love you, Glitch.
That says, Kaizo Mario is special because we make it ourselves. It's a community teeming with creativity and talent, and I'm grateful to call you my friends. Thank you, racers and everyone, for showing the best of what we can do when we're here together. Thank you, Glitch Cat.
Glitch.
We love you,
so
Glitch.
much.
Thank you for that donation, Glitch. Really appreciate you. So both teams now in the same section. Let's see what they can make out here. So it's not too far apart between the two.
Yeah, double jump dinos have a little bit of a knowledge advantage.
A little bit of knowledge advantage, but anything can happen.
Oh, making some good moves, Jubs.
Yeah, even in a context like this with the race with levels they've never seen before, they can still get trolled.
Absolutely, and they should. But currently things are fairly even between the two teams. We're going to see if someone can get an advantage, a little bit
Just
more
waiting for a good
information.
break, good sight read.
All it takes is one player just making a really good read, and anything can change. So, but currently pretty even between the two.
Absolutely. And we do have $100 from Xiao Xiao.
Hey, Shell.
Xiao Xiao, let's go.
That just says, good luck, racers.
If they could speak, they'd say thank you.
We also have $250 from D to the fourth.
Yo, D!
Yo, dude.
That says, really glad to be a part of this event again. Much love to and from the whole SMW community, and hoping to see a wonderful race. Thank you so much, D4.
The Mario community is fantastic, full of amazing people, very generous, and we couldn't have done this without any of that.
Shoujo with
Let's
the
go.
Let's go.
And now,
Into the third
let's
section.
go. In this third section, this was actually created by both Sgdq and the Borgia Man together, so I'm really interested in seeing what they have in store for us.
Looks like we're taking the, we're going downwards now, no?
We're going downwards. We have a throw block on the wall. It looks like they're taking the throw block and using that to break, turn some yellow blocks and let them get past. Let's see where this pipe's taking us. Take us on a little bit of a journey here.
Oh, they're following the pipe all the way down. That's really cool.
One thing I would like to point out about this relay race is that it is Legends of the Hidden Temple themed because we are children. And as you can see from like the amazing Mario artwork with the shirts that represent the colors of the teams and the helmet because, safety first.
Barb with a really close attempt for
Yeah.
the Dolphins, making it very far. Getting valuable information for their team.
Yeah, once again, information is critical. Even if you can't make it through this section, just getting information for the player that's coming up next is an important thing to be able to do here.
Let's go, Shoujo.
Shoujo hitting the P switch, which lets her
Get in the pipe.
in the pipe. Oh,
Oh, these reads.
the P switch. Letting and the
Oh my
double
God.
jump. Dino take level 1 with some amazing reads from Shoujo. Absolutely fantastic work. With the double jump dinos taking level 1, giving them a 10-second advantage going into the final level. But there's plenty of levels left over for the RNG Dolphins to make that up. 3, 2, 1, go! Ooh, Ooh, this music doesn't bode well. This is gonna be
Tongues
spooky.
and shoes creates a shockwave. Ooh.
Oh, so we got a power-up that when you land, creates a shock upwards. This is interesting.
Oh, that is...
Yeah, every time you land on the ground, all the sprites are going to get shot up into the air.
I love the ripple effect.
I have a feeling I'm going to say this a lot tonight, but I've never seen this before.
Yeah, this is a brand new thing to me in Mario World. And Super Mario World, you can actually get really creative and create a lot of custom things. And every day when we play these levels, creators are just making more and more weird things. And it's absolutely incredible, the creativity people have in this community.
These are some setups.
Absolutely incredible. So they're using the shockwave to move sprites out of the way to get an advantage in here. This is fascinating.
And also using sprite interactions like the magic from the Magic Koopa, using that to open up a block and spawn a sprite that you can land on.
Incredible. I knew going into this that this level would be interesting, to say the least.
While we're still sorting out these earthquakes, got some time for donations?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, thank you to everyone who's sending them in. So many, especially from the audience. I see you out there. Thank you so much. So we've got $250 from Deppy Slide, saying, it was so cool to get to meet all my SMW Central pals in person today. Always love to see Kaizo Mario at GDQ, and this relay race has been a blast. Keep it up, everybody.
That's good. So one thing about this relay is we have 6 players. They're all fantastic players. But one thing about playing SMW mods is that players can have different strengths and weaknesses, and we're going to be really seeing that in this relay. A level like this that might be a bit more puzzly might play to the strengths of one player over another. So as we go through the levels, it's going to be interesting seeing which players gravitate to what mechanics, what setups, and who will be able to take that advantage and help their teams get the points going into the final level.
Both teams are pretty neck and neck right now, both dying to the green gas bubbles as they land, get them shot up into them.
Yeah. Whichever team manages to figure out what to do with those green bubbles is going to probably be able to make some progress here.
Yeah, part of some parts of levels can be a bit puzzly, and so once you figure out that puzzle, you might be able to make it through. And it looks like our players are trying to figure out a kind of puzzle right now.
Oh, there we go, third ball.
Using the shockwaves to do some interesting things with his boulders. Really fascinating.
Yeah, and the puzzle aspect of these levels is really interesting because typically when these players are playing, they're at home and they don't have any other players to reference unless they're watching like a clear video or something. Now, they don't have a clear video with them here, but they have the advantage of watching other players. They can see, okay, what did that player do that made sense, that worked? What did they do that didn't make sense or didn't work? So as they're rotating around, they're able to get that information from one another and make the best of use of it that they can.
It also helps to have been to play some of the creators' other hacks. I know people up on stage have played Odd Sands by these two creators, which is a much more difficult hack, but of the same puzzly caliber.
And even if a player might not be so adept at a puzzly level like this, the fact that you have 2 other players to work off of can help make up some of the weaknesses that you might have had in a level like that prior. Because you're not working alone, this is a team effort. So being able to not only just play the level and figure it out yourself, but also being able to take that knowledge and
making it into the door.
First checkpoint.
Making progress for the RNG Dolphins.
Absolutely.
Oh, we got a blue
fantastic.
Yahtzee-chan.
So right here, the Dolphins want to get this Yoshi, and there's some berries. And if they knock Yoshi up too many times, it'll leave him in the air and forever lost, inaccessible to the player.
Because Yoshi's hungry, and it's important for good nutrition. The double jump Ginos close to getting to the room, trying to figure this part out. But things are still very close as the RNG Dolphins trying to figure out the early parts of this level, so it's still very close. Any good reads can bring it up.
Trying to juggle this Yoshi at the beginning of the air is a really interesting obstacle they'll have to navigate.
It's difficult as a Mario World player because your instinct is to drop Yoshi in pit. But this level says no, and I don't understand.
We have time for some donations in here while we're figuring this puzzle out.
Definitely.
Awesome. We have $35 from Lungfish 3000.
Yeah, long.
Let's go, Lug.
That says, peace and love to all the racers. In their skills and in Doctors Without Borders, I have firm belief. Thank you so much, Lungfish.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
So as you can see on the Dolphins, they were trying to drop Yoshi into a pit, but there's ground there, so we can't really do that just yet. Trying to keep Yoshi alive as long as possible.
Oh, and we... Oh,
Man, whoa.
That was a very good attempt by
Crazy.
Barb.
very good attempt.
Getting good information for Shovda right up next.
Absolutely. Once again, this level doing its best to try to trick players into not dropping Yoshi into a pit, which I do not believe in, but welcome to the relay.
I think this sort of level really plays to folks like Shoved and Third Wall strengths with being able to figure out setups.
Absolutely. Once again, these players all have different strengths, different weaknesses. And with the variety of levels that you're going to see tonight, there's definitely going to be certain players that gravitate towards different levels, different setups. So a level like this might be better for the RG Dolphins versus the Dinos, but that doesn't mean that they'll always have the advantage. So it's really interesting to see what kind of levels we have in store.
And that plays back into the whole consistency versus one-shot thing, where one team may be more consistent or more familiar with a certain creator's levels, but if the other team is able to get that one good shot, one good attempt, then they can pull out ahead.
Absolutely. So it's always close. You never know what's going to happen.
Finn and say we have $300 from Dreisel. That says, so excited to see my two favorite runners, Barb and Shoujo, facing off
Yeah, let's go, Barb.
on opposing teams for charity. Good luck to all.
Oh, interesting.
There's important information for...
Oh, Shoujo
Barely getting in the door.
So now both teams are on the same section, so
But just because they're in the same section doesn't mean they're necessarily at the same point, because the Dolphins have a little bit of an information advantage.
absolutely.
Yep.
Third one, or shoved on a good attempt for
It was a very good attempt. Let's see, at a point like this in the race where one team has more information level, it's really important to see just how quickly the other team can adjust to the mechanics to try to make up some time getting to the next parts here. Shoved trying to figure out that double disco shell setup. Not quite getting it, but still gaining some information, which is incredibly important.
Also, some pretty important information that we forgot to touch on at the beginning of this is if the racers hit 15 minutes for a certain level, then we are gonna have to move on to the next level without finishing it. Just to keep things moving and making sure that we get through all the levels. And we'll handle that based off of either the number of checkpoints they have, or if they have the same number of checkpoints, then it'll just be considered a tie, and we'll move on. They're on a good run for the Dolphins.
Let's go.
Oh! Oh! So close! The dreaded up pipe, you hate to see it.
The up pipes are pretty infamous in Super Mario World for being difficult to enter, so ending the level like this with a trick like that is a little bit frightening.
Very. But they do know what's coming up now, so the next time they may be able to nail it easily. So we'll see what's going to happen here. But very exciting end to this level.
Well, we'll
or
see.
potentially, we don't know.
These up pipes are pretty tricky.
That is true.
And I do want to say, if you're enjoying this Super Mario World race, we have more Mario that we can put in the schedule, of course. We have our Super Mario 64 bonus game, so be sure to get your donations in for that. When you donate, assign it to Super Mario 64.
I'm just figuring out the... Oh, disco shell triangle
surprise.
there.
Probably have time for a quick donation.
Fantastic. We have so many coming in. We have $100 from Alice at Wonderland Games. Woo! That says, thanks to all the SMW relay runners for years of content and laps. You are all amazing. Also, Carl, I found a better use for the money. Heart. We also have $100 from Mr. Six that says, hi from Australia. Please remember to send Juz back when you're done with him. He nearly got lost last time.
That's all up to the LA airport, really.
And we have $50 from Hank Sinatra. Woo! That says, best of luck to all the runners. Love you all.
Oh, let's see.
All right, another attempt.
Oh!
Unfortunate.
We have $50 from Boop from Yoshi that says, let's go Shoujo and the double jump dinos. Here's a Boop from Yoshi for good luck. Boop!
Juz and Barb, neck and neck right now.
Literally doing the same thing. Yep.
Oh.
Oh. We can probably do another one.
Oh, they have another time for a quick donation.
Fantastic. We have $100 from the Little Hylian. That says, greetings from the audience. So glad to be here together with all my wonderful friends from the SMW community. Y'all never cease to amaze me. Good luck to all the racers. Let's crush those levels.
So currently we have the RNG Dolphins have a little bit of an advantage here as they've seen the end, and they're just trying to get a little bit more consistency getting back there. Once again, consistency is as important or more important than being able to one-shot, as being able to get more chances at that obstacle helps generate an advantage for you getting through the level. So just trying to get back there.
But it could just get back to, it could just down to someone just getting in the up pipe for the first time there.
Yeah. It could be anyone at this point. We got a few more minutes to see if we can get a player into the up pipe. And third wall coming back for redemption. But Juz making some moves too. Let's see.
Oh,
what
that
he
was a
can do.
really tight Doshi dismount.
Oh, let's see.
Juz's attempt.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Oh! No! Oh, interesting. We got a checkpoint in this orb section.
So they're gonna.
This orb setup was made by
This is not
Miracle
quite
Water.
This is not nice.
No, this is great. This is fantastic.
If they don't figure this out, then the Dolphins can catch up.
Yeah. Oh!
They get it.
And the double jump dinos taking level 2. Giving them a 20-second advantage so far going into the final level. Fantastic.
Really fabulous come from behind there for the dino.
That was not an easy looking level either.
No.
That
looked tough.
Moving to level 3, we have a level made by PK, which is going to be incredible. In 3, 2, 1, go! So BK made a mod called Let's Give Up, which is entirely cape-based. He's a massive cape enthusiast. And the creators were warned that there will be capes, so you better know how to fly. But don't give up.
The only heads up I was given about this level was to tell people to rise for the SMWC National Anthem.
Okay.
Shoujo actually making it quite far into the level, getting information about it.
So, interesting. So, a lot to parse early on. The levels start you off with cape, and there just seems to be a jamboree of stuff happening. You're probably as confused as me looking at this right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on here. Right at the very beginning, they're trying to spin this on-off block and this switch in order to get into a P-balloon so that they can fly through this a little bit differently than they would otherwise with a cape.
We got a bullet hell Lotus up there.
We got a Toho Lotus. So, yeah, it looks like we are getting some... the players were warned. They weren't told very much, but they were warned that there would be some flying with Yoshi. So we have to use our dino friend to an advantage here. So I'm curious to see where this is going to go.
I love the air quotes that you had to do for our friend.
Yeah, you probably couldn't see it, but there were air quotes, yes. This level screams BK, though, the purple aesthetic. Normally in Super Mario World, the cape is yellow, and BK makes a lot of levels are primarily using the purple palette, specifically because purple and yellow, for, you know, color theory fans out there. So this screams BK.
Shout out to Color Theory.
Color Theory, let's go.
So right there on the dolphin side, oh, they just missed it. You're seeing that they're actually flying with Yoshi. Now, in Super Mario World, it's not really an intended mechanic, but because this is Kaizo and we're kind of pushing Mario World to its limits, we're just going to fly with Yoshi by sticking out the tongue on the dolphin side. You're able to keep Yoshi in a consistent state, so you're able to keep flying even while you're riding.
So a couple things I'm noticing as I'm starting to actually parse this better. At the top of the screen, we do have a Lotus, and normally in Super Mario World, the Lotus shoots 4 fireballs that are in a specific pattern, and this one's custom. It's shooting blue ones that track Mario's previous location. Another thing to know in Super Mario World, when Yoshi eats a Koopa shell, the color of the shell determines what will happen when Yoshi has it. Now, normally, if you have a green shell, Yoshi will just spit it out normally. Right here, they're getting a red Koopa, and in Super Mario World, when Yoshi spits that shell out, it actually turns to fireballs, which they're going to be using to their advantage here. I'm curious to see if there are going to be other colored shells in this, but I guess we'll find out. The Dino's getting a little bit of a lead there, some information.
Dolphin's trying to get a little bit, trying to gain some information. Probably have time for a very quick donation.
Sounds good. We have $5 from Brad Brains that says, yeah, let's go, Brad. It can't be understated just how great the runners and commentators are for this Mario World fan game relay. We are all so proud of you. Thank you, Brad.
Thanks, Brad.
So in Super Mario World, we were seeing on the RNG Dolphin side, later on in this section, a blue coin. And in Mario World fan games, they use colored coins for different kinds of indicators. And if you've had experience with this creator's levels before, you see the blue coin and a Yoshi usually means that the creator wants you to do a dive back onto the Yoshi. And in Super Mario World, when you dive off a Yoshi and land back on it, you actually go into a state where you can essentially ground pound and cause interactions with sprites, which what you're seeing here at the end of this section.
And both teams are actually making it quite far into this section now, figuring out how exactly they want to get through this. It may be fairly short before the pipe, but there's a lot going on here.
It's short, but it's a very technical section. So
yes, very technical.
The length might be short, but the things that they need to parse and figure out and do is not easy.
Yeah, there's a credible amount of tech packed into this small section.
Absolutely. The cape that you can do in Super Mario World is incredibly advanced, and we've kind of I've been taking it to the limit recently with the things that we're able to do with it, which is absolutely incredible. And you're seeing some of it right here is actually really impressive, very well done, with a great tune.
Real quick, we have $250 from RB Pimlico.
Making it in.
Dinos.
Let's go.
Great job. Real quick, the comment says, have fun, racers. Huge shout outs to Dr. No, Decula, Bawful, Glitchcat, CO, Bergie, G-Breeze, Miracle Water, BK, Burpee, Maddie, allegedly, Idol, Margot, D to the fourth, and everyone that contributed making this wild race a functional reality. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your donation. Getting into the next section, we have a boss fight.
Boost.
We have a boost. in Super Mario World, in the ghost houses, there are boos you can fight, and BK is using that to create essentially an arena using Mario with Yoshi Flight. Typically, the boo takes 3
And the
hits.
Dolphins making it into the pipe as well. It's
Let's
neck and
go.
neck all on the boss.
Excellent. Both teams, not much of a huge advantage here. They're going to be seeing that they're in a boss arena, and they're going to know pretty quickly what they need to do. But typically in Mario World, the giant boos take 3 hits, and the racers are going to be seeing around the arena what they can use, and it should be pretty apparent fast for them. This doesn't look easy, though.
No.
This does not look easy. So we had a short section going into what might be not so easy of a boss fight. So Super Mario World, you can actually fly using Yoshi by essentially elongating Yoshi's tongue. Normally you can't fly using Yoshi, but if you stick out Yoshi's tongue at the same time that you're doing a flight input, you can basically just keep flying on Yoshi normally. So we're using that to get around this arena, to grab shells.
It's a very technical maneuver.
It's a very technical maneuver. This is not an easy boss fight, it looks like. So the cape scale of the players is going to vary, and some players may have a huge advantage here. We actually, on Double Jump Dinos, we have Carl Sagan, who created a Mario fan game called Fly Me to the Stars, which is an incredibly technically impressive cape mod that kind of like created and introduced a lot of the tech that we use today for cape. So we'll see how that works out for
stuck in the
with the shell away. Yeah, if you're not careful, you can actually spit out the shells right through the wall.
One thing that we forgot to mention at the beginning of this, Carl Sagan has said that for every crash that happens in this game, because there is a potential, he'll be donating $100. And also, every death on the Double Jump Dinos, they'll be donating $5 straight to Doctors Without Borders, so that's fantastic. Woo! Give it up for that.
I was full. Woo! That says, hello from the front row. It was an honor to help put this together, as much of a struggle it was to make the multi-tap work. On behalf of everyone who helped behind the scenes to make this game a reality, we hope you enjoy the levels we've shown and have yet to show. Good luck to all the racers. Plus $300 at the game soft locks. We tried,
Let's go.
but sometimes the unexpected can happen. Dono to Racer's Choice. Thank you so much for involved.
Thanks for all your work, Fawful.
Also, huge shout outs to Fawful, who put in a lot of work. There were a lot of people who put in a ton of work. But Fawful deserves some round of applause for this. You're all amazing people. Thank you so much for doing this.
A lot of last-minute work to iron things out here.
The
Both teams are
team,
very close right now.
the teams working on this, we're working to the last possible second.
Oh, gosh.
The last possible moment.
Both of them killed the boss, but it doesn't mean that the level's over. They still have to survive for an extra couple seconds before they get the course clear.
Yep, you gotta wait until the course clear pops up when Mario will freeze, and that means you gotta find a way to survive. Typically, it's standing on some kind of sprite or object.
All right, last hit here.
Carl gets it.
And the Dinos taking level 3, giving them a 30-second advantage going into the final level. Absolutely incredible, but the RNG Dolphins were very close as well. 3, 2, 1,
go! Let's just stay silent and show what happens.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say. Oh, this rules. Yeah,
So
now
I'm
you
guessing
were-
this is where Kaiserman helped out with.
Yes, speaking of, big shout outs to Kaiserman, who helped create some of the code to make this level possible.
We should get a round of
rotating
applause for
rooms.
Kaizo Man real quick. Kaizo Man developed the Mode 7 moving background
Let's go,
level.
Mode 7.
Showed with a one-shot.
Best mode.
My preferred mode, for sure.
Yeah.
This is incredible. It's aesthetically inviting. Very reminiscent a bit of the level D of the Fourth made in the 2019 remake, where it had the level rotating like that.
Dolphins also making it into the next section.
And once again, something that I haven't really personally seen done. This is kind of brand new to me.
And to elaborate on that, this is actually something that basically nobody has seen before. Kaiserman put out a very small demo of, hey, I made this Mode 7 level thing, but didn't really do a whole lot with it, just kind of showed off that it exists. But Furby kind of took liberties on that and said, okay, what if I expanded this and made a Kaiser level out of it? And this is kind of the result of that, where there's rotation, there's scaling, there's all this stuff going on, and never before seen being thrown right at the players like it's absolutely nothing, and they got to figure out how to get through it.
Like, when we say that the players have never seen these before, it's not just like the levels themselves, like, we've never seen these mechanics before. Like, this is actually incredible. So
Barb gets in the door for the Dolphins.
Barb getting into the door. So not only are the players having to adjust to new levels they've never seen, but they're having to adjust to mechanics that we've never experienced before, which is absolutely fantastic.
That just kind of shows how good every single one of these racers is at this game. So I think we should just get a quick round of applause for just their skill in general. Coming out here playing stuff they've never seen before and just saying, yeah, I can do this.
Yeah,
no problem
absolutely.
whatsoever.
We got stretching. The level is now like going diagonal. This is weird.
This is very
This is just weird. This is amazing. Like, look at that's so incredible. Like, I've never seen. I don't know what to say, really. This is incredible.
Oh, I'm in awe.
Yeah, this is amazing. Like, huge shout outs to Furby and Kaizo, man. Like, this level's incredible.
Yeah, this is one
I'm just entranced.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. All I can say is Mode 7 rules. Let's go, Mode 7!
Yeah, shouts to Mode 7. The best mode.
Yeah, this is one of the most ASM or code-heavy levels in this fan game, and it just kind of shows, like, this is something that's never been seen before, and...
Yeah, so the players are really going to have to, like, learn on the fly how this new, never-before-seen thing exists, and it really goes to show, like, the skill that you need to not just, like, be able to do a jump or whatever. It's just, like, learning and parsing how things work and function together, which is very difficult sometimes.
And now you might be thinking, how does one really prepare for playing what they've never played before? And that just kind of comes from playing so many different fan games and mods in the Mario community, where some have custom assets, and
yeah, you can't.
Dino's making it in.
Fantastic. Oh, look at this. Look at these faces. This is vibing. This is vibing. Incredible. Yeah, like, you can't really prepare for something like this.
Dolphins also making it in.
You just have
from Barb.
Fantastic work. You can't really prepare for something like this. You just have to, like, use your skill from previous levels that you've played and just adjust.
The more things that you play, the more the ability you have to adapt on the fly for stuff like this.
I just love the smug blocks. Can I just say this?
Level flipping upside down for the Dolphins.
Whoa. Okay, that's fine.
Oh.
Everything.
Yeah, that's
fine.
normal.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, flipping upside down, stretching really tall, wide. This is all normal.
Yeah, this is just life.
Such as life of the SMW player.
Yeah, no, you just wake up, you're upside down. You're
Shoujo making it in the door for the Dinos.
Fantastic progress. We see an Orb now, so...
Orb also making it in the door for the Dinos.
Oh, let's go. Both teams incredibly close together, so anyone can take it.
Getting on the micro scale now.
Zooming in really far.
Let's go, small gaming. Pixel perfect, baby, that's right. Now, we might even get to see some sub-pixels, which would be great for the RNG meta.
Oh!
Very close as Orb, and anyone could really take it. But, oh, we're not done.
Orb! Gosh, that was close.
That was incredibly close. Fantastic work. The Dino's taking the level again, getting the 40-second advantage going into the final level. But before we say that, you know, anyone can still win this. They might have an advantage, but whoever takes level the final level is really getting it. So 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh,
Of course, we have Yoshi's Island music, the most cursed music in Super Mario World.
And we also have anti-gravity.
Okay, looks like we got some ghosts. We have an arrow that will show gravity swapping. Very spooky. I'm getting scared watching this.
now, anyone worth their salt that's played enough fan games gets very scared when they see Yoshi's
Both
Island
teams
asset.
are already seeing the checkpoint and also having to do a musical chair swap.
Yeah, Amethyst is making a great point. If you've played enough Mario World levels, the mere sight of Yoshi's Island music or graphical assets is terrifying.
Dolphin's making the first checkpoint.
Very quick checkpoint, so I'm curious to see how many sections. Oh, actually, you know what? There's already another one right
There's
there.
another checkpoint.
Interesting.
That's concerning.
Tip, reading messages is slow. And you may lose the race.
Let's go for wasting time.
All right, I think that's my cue to cut in here with $2,000 for Maddie Thorson.
Go, Maddie!
And she says, wow, whoever made this level must be a sexy genius.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
The SMW community is so inspiring. It was an honor to allegedly work on this alongside so many passionate and talented creators, testers, and organizers. Thank you, Maddie. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Thank you, Maddie. Yeah, shout outs to the testers. A lot of great tests, like the best play testers in the community helped out with that.
Absolutely. So this section, it looks like we have a P switch. When we hit a P switch in Super Mario World, it will change blocks into coins. It looks like, though, that there's a custom timer. It's a bit shorter than these players are used to. So we're going to see how this leads up into the next section with gravity swapping and using these ghosts to progress.
And the Dolphin's getting another checkpoint.
H.
Ooh, upside down beam. Nice.
First, love it.
And now right side up beam.
Are we gonna go on this? Oh. I don't like that.
Oh, this... Barb figuring out the section pretty fast. Very impressive sight reading.
Good reading.
Very good reading.
Oh, so
Oh.
Barb's not going to be able to get that checkpoint, but
But he's going to go for getting more information, which is
get a
very
little bit more
important.
information.
But very impressive work on Barb's part there. Made a lot of progress. So we're going to see how they can take that going in with his next attempt.
Shoujo also getting the next checkpoint.
So lots of quick sections in this level. And it looks like the players are being able to read this pretty fast, actually. So this is very impressive.
And a sonic Blu-ray.
Why? But excellent. We might have time for a donation here.
All right, fantastic. I have $100 from Echo the Dolphin that says, hi everybody, Echo the Dolphin here. While I'm more into Sega Genesis than Super Nintendo, I had to flip on in with a donation to support my fellow crustacean. Let's go in. Let's go, RNG Dolphins. Dolphin emoji.
Love your work, Echo.
Thank you for that donation.
We also have $25 from Ugg Rochester. Woo! That says, whoa, look at all these awesome people there. I heard Team Vanilla Cave Crusaders are chilling watching this race. Good luck, racers, and everyone have fun and stay safe.
Third all attempt at this checkpoint. Oh,
Oh,
This is the checkpoint.
but can still go a little bit further to get some information for their team, which is going to be important. Making good progress, but cutting the jump just a little short. But they've now been able to get to that checkpoint a couple times, so the consistency is building, which is good. We'll see if they can get that soon, while the Double Jump Dinos tries to catch up to that. You can probably do another donation.
Sounds good. We have $100 from the Java Brew. Woo! That says, I've been so excited for this relay for months, and it's been a blast to see some of my friends in the SMW community come together to help a good cause.
Oh, Shoujo
Oh,
missing-
Barb getting
Barb.
the checkpoint.
Best of luck to the racers, and shout out to the couch, especially our #1 Mario nerd, Kez.
Oh, Shoujo making a lot of
look.
progress.
Barb with the read.
Barb with them. Oh, so close, but those were fantastic reads.
Barb was able to grab the checkpoint, so he'll have another quick attempt at this, but Shoujo unfortunately couldn't, so she's going to have to keep going back through it and hopefully get it next time.
Let's see if he can get it.
And that's
And
checkpoint.
checkpoint. Great reads from Barb in this level so far.
And Shoujo with the checkpoint as well.
Excellent. Fantastic work. So we're doing some more P-switch timer stuff, it appears. We'll see how that plays out.
Shoujo also getting the next checkpoint.
Oh.
Neck and neck again.
Both players very close, or both teams actually very close in this section. The RNG Dolphins have it.
Oh! Dinos with the checkpoint.
See, all it takes, you can have just one read and one team can take it. Consistency and sight reading are both incredibly important in a race like this. So incredible work here.
Oh, we can see the
Oh,
multi.
so
unfortunate.
close. Can he get it here?
Oh, not quite.
Barb getting a
Barb gets the
checkpoint.
checkpoint.
Fantastic. So
This could be anybody's.
it could be anybody. All you need is just one good read.
Should have done a good attempt here. Might be able to get it.
Oh,
not
close. But now both teams have made it to the same section, so it really could be anyone's race here, actually. Shoujo getting close, trying to attempt the end part, and third wall
also getting close.
there. The section is short, so they will have a lot of attempts at getting this part. The ghosts are moving slightly awkwardly, giving them a little bit of a pause getting to the final part. Let's see if they can adjust for it. Oh!
A few moments later.
Checkpoint, I guess.
And the level keeps going.
All right, so we're not done. So welcome to this. I just want to say that this screams Maddie allegedly.
It seems enough of...
Just getting a checkpoint.
A very
my
quick
God.
checkpoint on the double jump dinos part.
It seems memey enough. I think that's what I'm looking for there.
Mimi, yes. You know, I don't think it's going to be the end of it either.
We have $250 from It's John M. That says, greetings friends. Being a part of the Kaiser community has been a treat and I'm so excited to see this race. Good luck racers and blames third wall.
Third wall coming up close here, trying to get to that next, the next section.
Has 2 more attempts at it, so he might be able to get it here.
While the Shoujo on the dinos are making some hot progress here.
Third wall is able
Oh.
to make it to the next section. Sorry.
Surprise.
Oh my God.
And the dinos getting a checkpoint that we completely missed.
Oh, that's cursed.
Wow, yeah, this is very cursed. Good job.
Yeah, so
Proud of
now
you.
the gravity switches upon hitting one of the Eries. Third wall getting a checkpoint for the Dolphins.
Yeah, no, this is cursed. I'm proud of you all. You did great.
Allegedly, she did great.
Allegedly. And this music just like kind of sums up my feelings on this in general. So this is great.
We have $100 from Super Ben.
Yo, Ben.
What's up, Ben?
That says, I was expecting an awesome race and my mind is still blown.
Sorry.
She's not allegedly sorry at all.
No.
I don't know how Carl didn't die to that spike there. And now both teams are into this next section, so back to being neck and neck. Can really be anyone's races if this level keeps going on.
It's a very simple idea, just going back and forth, but the maneuvers they have to do going between the spikes and everything is not easy. So I'm sure it's very nerve-wracking right now. But both teams now in the same section, so once again, some consistency or one-shots could change anything right now. The double jump dinos have a advantage going into the final level so far with 40 seconds added. So the RNG Dolphins are going to try to make some of that up here. Hopefully they can see if they can get some hot moves, but Shoujo making some great reads.
Please clap.
Please
Oh, okay.
clap.
The final. Oh.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Let's go fish. Wow.
Good luck.
Oh.
Good luck.
Wow. Okay, never mind. This changes a lot. With the fake spikes, the troll, and the double jump dinos taking level 5. Absolutely incredible. Trolly, exactly what I expected, but not quite what I expected.
Mischievous.
Mischievous.
Yeah.
Excellent. 3, 2, 1, go! So this level is made by both Idol and Margot, both fantastic creators. Margot known a lot for her aesthetics, and Idol for being mischievous, and you can't trust her in her levels.
Also being the head of the website SMW Central, which is where a lot of the assets are used.
Slow smile.
Already getting a checkpoint for the dinos.
Big shout out to Idol for all of her
Also, the
hard work.
Dolphins getting a checkpoint fairly quickly.
Yeah, very quick checkpoints on both teams. We appear to have some kind of moving block, snake block situation that's moving up and down, which is terrifying. And especially whenever you play a level in SMW where they have the words "hee hee" written somewhere, it's not a good sign. So
Not particularly, no.
not great. So
Or
I'm-
smiley face. I don't like seeing smiley face.
Smiley faces or anything positive are not good. So I'm really curious to see where this is going.
Swamps look angry. Like more so than usual because they're facing to the left more.
Yeah, no, they're not vibing. They're not having a good time.
So the main gimmick of this level are these moving block snakes, or you could consider them the worms, where they're moving on layer 2, so they're able to move up and down constantly.
So this is the ode to said worm.
This is the ode to said worm.
We
the
figured
lesbian
it out.
worm.
The lesbian worm specifically.
It's all coming together.
It's a story. It's a wonderful story.
The lore is very intricate.
The lore is invisible block, which they're going to use to progress through this level. I'm just like, every time we enter a new level, I'm just kind of enthralled for a little bit, like, because we're seeing these for the first time ourselves, and so we're trying to parse them the same way that the players are, except we don't have to play them. This music has a bit of a chaotic energy as well.
Yes, this song was ported by Sgdq, I believe it was Sgdq, a pretty notable member in the SMW Central community.
Incredible porter and fellow staff member.
Very, very talented. A lot of people in the SMW community are incredibly talented, sorry. So not only the people involved with this, but there's just dozens and dozens and dozens of people out there that are just like beyond talented, amazing individuals. Very, very honored to have people like that in our community.
And this section of the level was made by Idol, and Margot also made a section that you'll be seeing soon enough.
It's going to be interesting seeing, much like Sgdq and the Borgia Man's level, seeing how they vibe together, how they take the level themes that they've come up with and kind of like mesh them together with their own styles, especially like both aesthetically and like obstacle-wise. So, very interesting snake block stuff that they're having to dodge right here.
The freeform jazz port is incredibly fitting.
Yeah, very chaotic.
I think that now would be a good time for a quick donation.
Wonderful. I was thinking the same thing. We have $50 from Ozzy that says, it's wonderful to see my favorite members of the Mario community all coming together again for Sgdq. Put my money towards the Mario 64 run because there can never be too much Mario at GDQ. I completely agree, and we're over $44,000 to our $300,000 we need for that bonus game. So keep getting your donations in and be sure to assign them to whatever incentive you would like to see.
Let's try to get that incentive soon. Get some more games going while we get this relay. But just absolutely incredible stuff here happening.
Both Juz and Sgdq getting smacked in the face with that thwomp. Like we mentioned earlier with the pipe in Sio and Bergie's level, you're never free from getting trolled and just getting hit in the face sometimes.
Yeah.
That's kind of the whole thing behind Kaizo sometimes.
And as you're seeing in these relay race levels, just a lot of custom elements. Super Mario World is actually incredibly customizable with a little bit of work. Like, for example, in this level, the thwomps, you may not remember going sideways, and that's because they don't go sideways. But, you know, we found a way, you know, where there's a will to make someone not be able to beat the level, we'll find it.
We have the technology.
We have the technology. We shouldn't.
They're
but we do.
They're all making a bit of progress for the Dolphins.
This level seems to be a little bit on the trickier side to figure out, so very curious to see who's going to pull ahead in this one.
Ooh, are we getting hit by the thwomp when it was coming back? Both teams are pretty neck and neck for the amount of progress that they've made so far.
Yeah. Just a very difficult level to parse, figure out. But these players are used to it. Like, they've been working hard, they've been practicing, and they have played some incredibly difficult levels out there, so they're all up to the task.
Oh, we're figuring out this worm. Thank you so much to everyone who has been donating. We have $25 from Dan the VP, who says, it has been a blast having so many awesome friends in the SMW community at this GDQ for my first runs on the big stage. Shout out to everyone involved in this incredible showcase. Thank you so much, Dan.
And thanks again to Dan for porting the song in Sio and Bergie's level.
Absolutely. We also have $100 from Mooing Lemur. That says, the SMW community is one of the best that I've ever been a part of. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
You too.
And we have $50 from Cam Ewing that says, so much talent from both the level creators and the racers. You all are amazing. Thank you so much, Cam.
Thank you so much.
Still trying to navigate the worm here.
Yeah.
We're still worming.
We're still worming, so we can get a couple more probably.
I do want to say that we are almost at $10,000, which would be halfway to our $20,000 goal for Left 4 Dead 2 Last Stand Showcase. That's coming up in a couple of runs. We absolutely want to see that, so please get your donations in for that incentive.
Players using these triple falling platforms to try to just stall as long as possible while they wait for the worm to kind of do its worm thing. I don't really know the scientifical term. Scientifical, you know what I mean.
No.
The lesbian worm.
Lesbian worm, thank you. Whatever it's doing.
Lesbian worm science.
Lesbian worm science. That's a term.
Yep.
But yeah, you can clearly tell that this level is very difficult in general. And in a relay race setting like this, where you're up on the stage and there's nerves and stuff, it's going to increase the difficulty a bit as well. But the players are doing their best to try to get through this. It's not an easy looking level, but incredibly impressive. So we'll see who can get the first checkpoint in this. Just make the move they need.
Oh, Sgdq figuring out the triple platform.
Yeah, very close to getting through that obstacle. This has been a very difficult obstacle for both sides to get through, and I don't blame them watching it.
Probably have time for another donation.
Sounds good. We have $100 from Proto Pizza. that says, it's such a joy getting to see these players live on stage together. I've been playing Kaizo for a few years now, participating in races, and the community is so welcoming and friendly. Good luck, racers.
Making good progress for the Dolphins.
Racers absolutely need this luck to get past this worm.
Both teams now knowing how to get through that obstacle, so it really is down to who can just make the read first here.
Very, very close race for a very difficult level.
Yeah, once again, this level does not look easy. So the fact that they're doing this on stage with nerves and everything is absolutely incredible.
Oh, just with a close attempt. Probably a good time for another donation.
I'm just mesmerized, like, watching this.
Yes,
Same.
absolutely.
Thank you to everyone who has been donating. You all are amazing. We have $500 from Peak Zorro. That says, let's go. Dr. Mario, once again, helping the real doctors out there. Race for victory. Thank you so much for your $500 donation. We have $25 from the Java Brew. That says, I've been so excited for this relay for months.
Oh, so close.
The up fight.
Just didn't have enough momentum to get up there, but
All right.
so close.
And now the Dolphins have the information of where the pipe is and have a little bit of an idea of how they're going to be able to get into it. Obviously, executing it is still very difficult, as we saw in G-Rays and Miracle Waters level with that up pipe.
That looks incredibly anxiety-inducing at the end.
Having played the levels, having done play testing for these levels, I can absolutely say it was. Just the snake gradually slowing down. Oh, call with a good attempt. The snake gradually slowing down and building up nerves as you come across one of the most infamous obstacles in Kaizo Mario.
It's the Mario Maker heartbeat moment.
Absolutely.
We have $25 from Static Rodent that says, more bonus games equals more GDQ. How could I not put my money towards SM64? Let's go. And I asked for it, you all delivered. We're at 45,000.
Shoujo with
Making it in.
And this section of the level was made by Margot. The first half was Idle. And this half is Margot.
Falling chucks. Yep, that seems like Margo.
Yeah. Yeah. The Chuck, a standard staple of the Margot level design school. And she's probably watching this, shaking her head, but she can't deny it.
An interesting part of this level is that it's actually going vertical. A lot of the Mario World levels are just horizontal, go right, but now we're going up.
Yeah, very interesting. So one thing to note about this section that they're doing right now, where they're going up vertically, you can see while they're riding up the vertical brown snake block, that you can see that they're having to adjust their movement. They can't just stand on it straight while the block is moving left and right. They're kind of like shifting a little bit.
Yeah, you can see Mario moving his feet right there, just kind of pressing the D-pad, unpressing it, and just tapping it.
Yeah, otherwise they will fall.
Go! The Dolphins.
Both teams in the same section now. So yeah, really incredible taking the first section where you had the horizontal snake blocks, which was really interesting with the unique ways of dodging it, and then completely rearranging it and going vertically to kind of shift up what the players have to do instead of trying to do a similar thing. We're now kind of changing their entire perspective on how the snake block is going to be traversable as an obstacle. Neum also, by the way.
Also a little weight.
You gotta wait before you Neum. That's important life knowledge.
The level's telling you how to beat it. That means it's easy, right?
Yeah, the information's right there. It's like reading an instruction manual.
As we're listening to these instructions here, we have $20 from Groove Heaven that says, this race has been one of the most incredible things I've seen at a GDQ. All 6 of these players are so talented. It's unbelievable. Putting this towards Mario 64 so the world can see the grace and splendor, that is simply...
Very, very
So
close for
close.
Shoujo.
So Racer's getting knowledge that the section does actually end at some point, which is great.
There is an end to the level, believe it or not.
We are not here forever. So if we can just get a couple good plays here, really anyone can take it at this point, but we do have confirmation that the level does end.
Always heartening to see.
They're going to have to beat the level pretty soon, otherwise we're going to be hitting the 15-minute cap. So they have just a little bit more time before we have to move on.
Yeah, a little over a minute now to see if one of the teams can take it. But with that said, the Double Jump Dinos currently 5 wins, with giving them 50 seconds of advantage going into the final level. And so we can see if the RNG Dolphins can try to lower that a little bit here. So we can probably do another donation while we see this.
Absolutely. We have $25 from Wolf that says, let's hit that 2 million checkpoint. Loving the races, the runs, this whole event. My favorite thing to watch every year.
Oh, third
Great
roll
job,
of a
y'all.
very, very close to Towns.
And we also have $15 from, $15 from I Have One Big Eye. That just says, no you, heart.
No you.
No me.
And we have $300 from Dr. Love that says, wow. That's a good way to sum this up. Wow.
I agree. Wow.
And we have $25 from Ducky.
And Barbie right at the 15-minute mark.
Let's go! RNG Dolphins getting the
Right
win.
at the wire. Hell yeah.
Shoujo beating it right
and
after.
right
What
after.
a close level.
Incredible performance from both teams. You love
Right
to see
at
it.
the 15-minute mark.
Amazing work. Absolutely incredible. The dab of victory. Let's go, gamers. Incredible. Wow, okay.
This is going to be the final level of the relay. So all this has been building up to this, where the Dinos have a 4-level clear lead over the Dolphins. So we're going to count them down, and they will have 40 extra seconds of information before the Dolphins can enter. But if the Dolphins are able to beat the level before them, then they'll end up winning the whole thing. So let's just get a countdown for the Dinos.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, so they're going to get 40 seconds. And now, very important, this level, the final level, is made by an incredible creator, Dia the Fourth, who's an absolute legend.
Oh my gosh. It's a rhythm level.
It is.
And the music is from Crypt of the Necrodancer.
This is a Crypt of the Necrodancer level.
So every single beat is going to be switching
Wow.
from lock state.
So Dia the Fourth is an absolute genius, incredibly talented,
And we'll
Wow.
need to get a countdown for the Dolphins in 3, 2, 1, go!
wow, this is
And the Dino's already getting a checkpoint, so that 40 seconds is giving them a whole checkpoint advantage,
so
effectively.
if you watched the 2019 relay, you would remember the level that had the rotation and the RNG spike pillars. This is made by the same creator, and you can see that they are holding nothing back for the 2022 relay, making level based entirely off the Crypt of the Necrodancer. I don't even know how this works exactly. And there appears to be a heartbeat monitor at the bottom, which if you played the game before, it's a rhythm game where you have to move to the beat. And it appears that when they don't, they get sent back to the beginning. Very interesting.
Shoved together the checkpoint for the Dolphins is already neck and neck again.
I'm just like, I don't know what to say. This is incredible. But the music's slowing down this section too.
Yeah, it speeds up and then slows down.
That is getting into the door.
Fast though. A shell jump to a what? I don't. Yeah.
There is
Absolutely, sure.
There is
Uh-huh.
a lot of humor in the Kaiser community with cursed shell jumps like this.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, Third
Oh,
Ball
Third Ball.
was showing us something very awful the other day with the shell jump, and now he's getting revenge for it right on the stage.
Out of
So,
anyone in this relay currently, Thirlwall has the biggest advantage with making one of the most cursed shell jumps I've ever seen. Similar to this, So I'm really curious to see who's going to take this here.
I've never seen karmic retribution like this on the stage before.
It's incredible how life works.
It's very fitting.
I wish I could say more, but I don't really understand how it works. And that's just kind of like the other Force thing. They just make things we don't really quite know how it works. It's beautiful.
Yeah, D4 is a wizard in our community, and not only did she work on this level, but she spent easily over 100 hours over the past few days, even week, trying to work on the entire collaboration because these levels were made independently. Judge Carl getting the shell jump for their team.
Huge shout outs to D the Fourth, by the way.
Can we get a round of applause for D4?
Like such an incredible person. Absolutely deserves all the praise.
D4 has invested a lot of work in this.
We appreciate everything you've done for this community, so thank you.
Bye.
I just love the music slowing down. It's just so good. Like timing the music to the sections individually is just so interesting.
I think now would be a good time for a quick donation.
Sounds good. We have $200 from Composer.
Dolphin's getting into that door.
That says, KEKW, meet, enjoy. Thanks to everyone in the community who volunteered their time to make this race so amazing.
Shoujo making into the next section, so let's see what we got up here. But the Dolphins can't catch up quick. These rooms appear to be very short, so really anyone can take a room to get to the next section fast. Nice. Uh-oh.
Oh, are we destroying the sprites?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I suppose.
So I don't know.
What's running through your head, Kaz?
Well, watching this, there's clearly a bunch of bats and there's different colors. Some of them appear to kill you.
Yep. Oh, Barb pulling ahead for the Dolphins.
Yo, let's go.
Like when you go into a section like anything that we've seen, you just kind of experiment, see what kills you, what doesn't, what lets you progress. So as they start doing things and seeing how things interact, they can start making some moves. Carl trying to figure out what's going on with these bats. I still don't know either, but the other team has already gotten fast. Look at these reads, by the way.
Oh,
incredible from Barb.
Yep, and that's
Carl also getting the door. Teams are neck and neck once again.
So as you can see, Double Jump Dinos had a 40-second lead going in, but once again, anything can happen with consistency and a good read on a level, especially with how short some of these sections have been. And shoved that goes over the door.
Oh, it's King Konga.
It is. Shoujo getting very close.
Almost saved it.
Thurwell getting some moves over here.
This is incredible.
This is incredible. I don't know if this is just a boss fight. I couldn't tell you. You can never tell for sure.
Yeah, when D4 makes a level, you can never know what's gonna happen next.
Really don't. It's
Shoujo getting into the door for the dinos. Both teams are on the same section again. Very, very close race.
Getting stuck, but that's okay because it's an early death. They'll be able to get back there. It does appear to be some kind of boss fight with some throw blocks and rhythm. Wow, this is chaotic.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Oh! Very close. They got information. They got
the roll
further.
with a very, very close attempt. Also, you can hear with the song as this section of the level progresses, the tempo actually speeds up. So it starts somewhat fast, but as it keeps building up, it's going to get faster and faster and faster.
I can only imagine
have to keep up
the tension that the players are feeling getting to this far into the final level
Two hits from Barb.
with the beat just catching up like this.
When I played this for the first time, it was very, very tense getting progress.
Barb's got to get up here, get the last hit.
Let's see if Barb can take this.
Oh my
I
god.
don't even know what you do.
That's so messed up.
I don't even know. There's just numbers, and I can't stand for that.
Counting is hard.
It is. I won't stand for it.
I don't think Kez would agree to this if we knew there was going to be math.
Yeah, no, I don't want anything to do with it. Sorry, D. Love you.
Unfortunately, I have to give a math update.
Oh,
we're halfway to our Left 4 Dead 2 Last Dance Showcase incentive, so please get your donations in for that.
This looks very
Two?
neck and neck right now, though.
All right, chance of the third hit for Barb again.
All right, back to math. The most cursed of sciences. Gotcha! With the victory dab on King Konga. You love to see it. Let's go. With the princess and everything. Let's give it up for both teams who did fantastic work. Absolutely incredible from everyone involved. An absolutely amazing showcase of Super Mario World. Can't believe it. Insane. Insane. Thank you so much to everyone who put the work into this. Mark Larm, Amethyst for commentating, the runners for doing amazing work, everyone behind the scenes. An absolutely incredible showcase of the Super Mario World community. I couldn't think of better people.
Yeah,
with
and
this.
while these credits are rolling, there were a lot of people that did play testing, that did level designing, that did the production process of compiling all the levels together. And as you can see, this play testing and building, there were a lot of people behind this in order to make this as good of a race, as close of a race as possible.
It's me.
Well, it's me.
Not me, Smile.
It's me, Smiley. So
Yeah.
once again, huge shout out to everyone involved. Everyone in these credits are absolutely fantastic. Couldn't thank you enough for all the hard work that you put into this community to make it as wonderful as it is. You're all amazing. Thank you so much for this. And with that said,
That's about it.
The more you know, the more you know, the more you know, the more you know. Knowledge is power. The more you know, the more you know, the more you know. Carl, thank you for all the joy.